Hey, welcome back to Let's Play SimCity 4 Prospect Bay. Yep, the region, man, we are gonna reach 250,000 population before too long. Whoop, oops, accidentally pressed the Windows key. Anyway, as you can see from our transportation view, this RHW is the only thing of its kind in the region so far. Well, actually you might be able to see over here in the Napoleon tile that I was experimenting a bit with building custom interchanges before that. But that's only with RHW2, so it's not, a super realistic interchange as far as the capacity it handles. I don't think that anybody would build flyovers in real life for two-lane highways. Oh, well, I mean, there's a couple examples, I suppose, that I know about, but it's really not something you hear about. Anyway, what I was getting toward is that I want to continue this RHW. So we're going to load the Sochi city tile and get to work. Frankly, I'm not sure at all how this is going to curve through with the tight development around here. I'm thinking I have a couple options. I could either replace the arterial at the west end of the map here, and I did leave room to expand it, so that is definitely a viable option. Or I could run parallel to it, and that would entail destroying more farms, but it might make making interchanges a little bit simpler. So we'll just see how it goes for now. We'll start off with some other work, because there is a lot to be done with this city tile. I mean, you know how long we just spent in San Ginés, and how many different changes have been made there. So it almost goes without saying that, we're going to want some matching development over here. After all, this city tile kind of is a continuation of the same town. Whoop, gotta use the bulldoze tool as well as D-zone to get rid of those SAM starters. But anyway, one potentially good way to start could be to just extend the street network. So yeah, I took some notes on where the streets end up on that side of the border after I finished recording the last episode. So is this correct? Yes, indeed. There are a few identical blocks for a minute. And then 1, 2, 3. And then there is a 6 wide block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So is this already not lined up? Here, I got to take a closer look real quick. So in the San Ginés tile there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles before the first street. That's correct. And then there are 3 4 wide blocks. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then there is an area with 6 spaces, or 6 squares. And that's how it is. So I guess that didn't line up. That's a shame. Then 9 spaces until the next street. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. That appears to be working. And then a couple standard sized blocks. And that puts us right next to the highway, which of course should probably be clear. Yeah, this road is no longer needed. Running in the median there. And this rendering issue is really plaguing me in the city today. I wonder why. Never found out what causes that or found a good fix for it, but it just appears to not have been hitting quite as often lately, so that's why I haven't done anything. When I first started this region, it was a huge problem, I felt like. Yeah. So anyway, we don't want to continue the grid pattern just forever identically. Although we do want a fair amount of grid since it is realistic. So we'll put in that curve there. Whoops. Wonder how this should work. Have that street continue at least a little bit. Down to this block here. Over here we could probably afford to have a little something like that. And over here, how about some urban blocks? I actually don't like that so much. Yeah, nah, it looks better than the alternative. Okay, you know what? I'm not really going to worry about doing too much of that until I've actually figured out the alignment of this RHW. So, whoop, quick zoom out. And I'm just going to see where I'm going to have to curve around. Seems like that's going to be around here. Oof. Actually, it would probably be a lot better if I could pass over the rail over here. Then I'd only need one bridge. Huh. How's that sound? So yeah, I'm being a bit quiet, but it does take a minute to figure this kind of thing out. It also depends what kind of interchange I have over here. Gonna need to do something to this road. Can it diagonally transition to an avenue? I don't think so. Let's check real quick. Yeah, no way. That's never happening. Alright, so gonna have to find another solution, I guess. For having interchanges here. Or just not have one, I mean. Man, decisions. Guess I could make the whole diagonal run of this road an avenue, but I really don't want to do that because diagonal avenues are ugly. Yeah, this needs to be flattened anyway. Oh, no it doesn't. It just is a nasty slope. Yeah, nothing I can do. what if I could somehow replace that entire area, or the entire length of this, with RHW? This diagonal road, I mean. I'm gonna try to do that, I think. Yeah. Because not too many people were using the 4-lane road anyway, so keeping it on as a surface arterial with a highway right parallel to it, that just doesn't seem to make the most sense either. Maybe I could make this RHW too? That might be too difficult. Yeah, I might have an interchange in a slightly different place though. Before we do anything though, we really should put a filler piece right here. Or filler pieces, I guess. Bam! Much better. Well, I could have it run parallel as a highway to this road for a while. No, I really can't actually. Yeah, it's got to come on perpendicular. So, without any further complaining, I had a feeling that would happen. Now I gotta rebuild that filler too. Damn it. Oh well, I didn't even really need a filler there. Don't know why there was one. Why I put one. Or you know, I felt like why it wasn't overriding. I mean. So yeah, put the transition on this side, and let's see if I can't fit the starter. Nope. No. Let's see if I can't fit the starter right in the middle there. Perfect. Yeah, make this all fairly flat. Yep, if you didn't guess already, these 3 tiles are where I'm pretty sure I'm going to put the new highway alignment. So let's move that bus stop. And it's going to be elevated. Then have a long curve up to here. In fact, it'd likely be a good idea to do this part first, just so I know where everything is. Yeah, this is going to be a destructive highway. Lots of shit has to go. This entire road is going to have to be destroyed. And we're going to run a street parallel here instead. Oh well, at least that's there. And really ought to have one parallel on this side too. We'll worry about bus stops later, how about? So this whole area is going to be redeveloped anyway, right? Yeah, I hate this rendering issue. So let's just get our starter pieces in there, just so that we don't have to worry about that stuff later. Neighbor connectors, NC pieces as they're called, and R74. That's right. That's right. Looking good. Dump bum. This all the way down here. That all the way up there. Now this is where we're running it parallel. Get rid of all this stuff. And let's have some curves. Hopefully they're small enough not to look ridiculous. Actually, I want to sort of even this grade a little bit. One of the farm buildings there kind of screwed it up. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. So, curves. RHW4 double curve. Ooh, but that's too close together for me. So let's just build the outer curve and the inner curve. And that ain't gonna work because it isn't flat. Alright, well at least now we know exactly how much space we need, so... that should be plenty. So, outer curve. And inner curve. Yes. And let's build out these little rail squares so that we know its whole route diagonally is flat. Yep, just a bit further. Alright. Alright, nice. So yeah, that farm obviously is going to have to go. But we are ready to finish up with our curves. Actually, first we're going to extend this a little bit. And curves. Outer curve. Bam. And inner curve.